Hello, I'm Mashur Anam. Welcome to our weekly magic tips. This is a brand new series where I will give you some tips on a regular basis so that you can play with different ideas and concepts like mapping, like containers, like how to shift your reality using different holographic tools and programs and ideas, etc. And you can use these to shift your reality, to create abundance, to transform some of your issues and blocks and patterns that are not beneficial so that you can experience more magic in your life. So today, what I will teach you is how to create a container, and actually we will begin with a super container because we are going to connect this to a mega event that's happening now, which is the World Cup 2018. And even if you're watching this later, you can still tune into the energy and learn how to create a super container or containers in general. And then you can also create containers for different events to empower you. So let me actually show you some information that way will be easier for you to understand what I'm talking about. And at the end of my explanation, we will also go through a journey to actually set up a particular container. Okay. So what is a holographic success container? It's somewhat like a folder on your computer where you put a bunch of files and you keep them there as long as you want, and you put them in a folder and label the folder so that you can quickly access that folder and find exactly what you're looking for. So a holographic success container is something like that. You just set up that process or that folder or that virtual reality or that virtual folder, however you want to look at. You set that up in the hologram, in the universe somewhere. How you want to think about it, you decide. Now, what I recommend is think about a bright, shiny, spiraling or spinning sphere, and your container is that sphere, and your ideas, goals, and everything else is going inside that sphere, and it's active for you. Okay, so what are some of the things that you need to create a container? Now, you need an event. So choose empowering global events that will energize you, that will give you a boost, and that will help you to create more success, possibilities, that will pump in more hope and joy and celebration energies. Because when you tune into an empowering event that is where maybe thousands or tens of thousands or millions or hundreds of millions or even billions of people participate, then you get energized and empowered by their group energy. So it's also called a group consciousness. So you are tapping into a group consciousness to empower you. Okay, so you need an event. Today we're going to select the global event World Cup Soccer 2018, where about half of world's population will be watching something. So you're going to be empowered by close to 4 billion people. And in the last World Cup, about 1 billion people watched the World Cup final live. So understand that this is a huge group consciousness. So you want to take advantage of this mega consciousness and mega energy and pumping those energies in your life and for your reality, so that you can break through some of these some of the issues that you face in your daily life, and you can shift your reality to create or allow or align with more abundance, financial abundance, more love, more joy, more celebration. Tune into vibrant health. Tune into more of your a higher soul vision and more. Depending on what type of goals and visions you have. So, what is another thing that you need for a container? You need a list. The list means like you select an event, then as you go through the event or as the event takes place, in this case, as the World Cup is taking place, because most likely you're not playing the World Cup, but you'll be watching it. But as it happens, what are the things you would like to manifest or accomplish or align with? So create a list like around abundance, around relationships, around health and wellness, around moving forward, around maybe launching a business, launching your products or services, finding your home, finding a new job, remodeling your home. Put a list together. Think about some of the priorities. What are a bunch of priorities that you have now? Think about them, and also think about the next few years, because this global event happens once every 4 years. So it's going to happen again in 2022. So think about the next 4 years. What are some priorities or goals or visions that you have for the next 4 years? And even if you haven't thought about that before, take a moment and think about it right now. And that would be your list. So as the World Cup happens, what are the things that you would like to align for you to receive or manifest in the next few years? So this will be a very powerful super container, because we are going to be empowered by billions of people on the planet. And the last thing is a duration. You can set a timeline or a time limit for the container. How long would the container be active? So, the event takes place for a month. Now let's make it active for the next 4 years, starting from June 14th, 2018. That's where the World Cup, or that's when the World Cup begins, and ending in, let's say, summer of 2022. Let's say June 15 of 2022. So the duration of this container is the next 4 years. So that way you can focus on it on a regular basis, be empowered by the container. And I'm going to take you through a journey or meditation, and I'm going to bring in all these empowering energies of billions of people in the container for you for the next 4 years. So that's how you're going to be empowered. Your job is to, on a regular basis, either focus on it or watch the video and do some of the meditations or connecting yourself. Okay. So once you have the container set, just understand that it works in the background for you, even if you're not constantly focusing on it. So that's the beauty of a container. It's like, setting up a recording on your DVR or, some kind of a device, where from a certain time to another certain time, the device will record a particular program. So in this case, in the universe, you're setting up this timeline, these 4 years, and as you go through the 4 years, it's not going to record, but what it's going to do, all these energies we will be playing with today, these energies will help you to shift your reality, help you break some of the old barriers and old blocks and limitations that's not beneficial for you, and give you an energetic boost so that you can align more with your soul vibration, and you can allow a stronger flow of love, joy, harmony, abundance, collaboration, creativity, and other things that are important to you. Okay. So again, this is the diagram. So you have the container. You can name it. Let's say you can name it World Cup Super Container, because we are creating a super container, and I'm calling this a super container because, and as I said, billions of people are connected to it. Billions of people are empowering it. They are, anticipating about the World Cup. They're, they have their hopes and goals and, visions and desires about what may happen. So you're tuning into that hope energy of billions of people. So that's why it becomes a super container, because about half the world's population is actually watching part of it, even if it's a small part, even if it's one game, but half the world's population is directly involved in the World Cup. And most of the countries on the planet, go through the selection phase to get to the World Cup. So almost every country, except for a few, are involved in this process. So, we have almost the entire population of the planet, indirectly involved. So we will tune into a group energy around hope, possibilities, and all the things that are beneficial and empowering, and we will tune into those energies to create the content. So let's do that together. Let's call it World Cup Super Container, and you can associate your name to it. So I will call it Mashour's World Cup Super Container. So anytime you want to connect with your container, you think about your name and your super container, so only you can access your super container. And again, if you're brand new to holograms and shifting reality, and if you have never done anything with me before, you will get used to it. What I do is I bring in science, technology, and spirituality together, and I create all these holographic tools and programs that will help you to shift reality really, really fast. Okay, as long as you play with them and do the things I recommend. So as long as you practice, you will notice mega boost. So let us create our World Cup super container. Gently close your eyes, focus on your heart, and begin to breathe in and out. Let's bring up spiraling earth energies from the center of earth and allow those energies to come up through your lower chakras and your feet for grounding. And allow the higher vibrational rays of the sun to come down through your higher chakras and your crown. You are inside a vortex between the earth and the sun, and allow these energies to spiral through you up and down, creating a vortex between the earth and the sun. And you are inside that vortex. Now let's focus on creating your World Cup super container. Let's give it a name, your name, and 2018 World Cup super container. In the hologram, it will be saved under that name, just like a file being saved on your computer. We will attach an event to the super container, which is the 2018 World Cup. We will set a duration from June 14, 2018 to June 15, 2022. In these 4 years, allow all the cosmic energies and transformational algorithms and different tools and processes that I run, allow all those processes to come together to help you shift your reality in a major way. Now let's add a list to this container. What would you like to receive or create or manifest or achieve or accomplish in the next 4 years? What would be your magical life? Think about the things that you desire, not what you want to let go of or transform or shift, but what do you actually desire? Think about abundance. Think about possibilities. Think about relationships in general. Think about romance and love. Think about health and wellness. Think about travel and recreation. Think about uh, maybe projects that you want to complete or products or services that you want to launch. Think about spiritual alignment, aligning with your soul vision, enhancing skills. Whatever your goals and visions that you have, whatever priorities that you have, let's add them in the World Cup Super Container now. I will be quiet for a few minutes. In that time, think about all those ideas and thoughts and feelings and images and anything else that you can associate around some of your goals, visions, and priorities, around things that you desire. Put all of those in the container. And you can imagine this container as a bright, shiny golden sphere in the universe with your name on it. Let's put the list together. Let's put all those items inside this container. You can place your vision for the planet, for the environment, for plants and animals, for the growth of humanity, for expansion of consciousness. Put all of your goals and visions and ideas together that are important to you. And let's put all of those inside the container, the bright, shiny golden sphere. If you would like to launch products and services, then put those completed products and services inside the container. So this is done, and the container can nurture the energy and information. If you're looking for a relationship, put that idea and what you would love to accomplish or receive, or how you would like to feel in that relationship, and what are the qualities you would like to experience from that relationship. Put all those together. Put the results that you are looking for. Put magical scenarios and solutions. And always know and always focus in the way that allow all of these or something more harmonious and joyful and magical to show up in your life. Let's take another minute to complete it. Let's breathe in and out deeply and gently. Now into the container, I will bring in the energies, the heart energies of all the people who will be watching the games and focusing on hope and possibilities, focusing on joy and celebrating the games and the events. Allow all those energies to go into your container. Notice that the container begins to spin. The energies will keep circulating through it. Let's bring in a lot of earth energies to help you ground solutions and possibilities. Let's bring in a lot of healing energies from the rainforest on earth. Any healing that you need to accomplish these, receive those healing. I will bring in transformation energies through you and your container. So as you go through life for the next 4 years, you will continue to shift what you need to transform so that all these ideas and goals and visions that you have can show up in the most harmonious and joyful way for you, and so that you can receive them. I will bring in those transformation energies from the star Asion, which holds higher vibrational transformation energies. Let's also bring in all the rays of the sun and allow those energies to spiral through the container. Let's bring in collective love and healing energies from the collective consciousness of all the people, the groups watching the games or participating in different ways. Let's bring in purity, hope, solutions, possibilities from them and their heart energies. Let them empower your vision. Let them empower all of our vision. Let's send them love and light and healing so that they can accomplish their goals and visions. Let's bring in the ideas of global harmony, peace, celebration, and collaboration among all cultures, genders, faiths, among all the people. and among all life on earth. Let's focus on humanity opening up hearts and aligning more with their higher vision and operating more from a higher level of consciousness. Let's focus on bringing in eco-friendly solutions and products and services. Let's focus on clean earth, clean air, clean water, healing the land, healing the water bodies, healing the entire planet. Let's bring in the energies of success and possibilities. So as you go through life, you'll be empowered by a lot of these energies to create success, solutions, and possibilities for yourself, for your family, for your soul journey. As all the games take place, and as focus go into the collective energies around the opening ceremony and the closing ceremony and everything around the World Cup, let's have those energies, the pure possibilities and heart energies spiral through all of us and all of our goals and visions and the super container to help you manifest the magical life that you desire. Allow all these energies to spiral through you. Allow them to go get stronger. Think about the next 4 years. Notice these energies spiraling through you every day for the next 4 years. Let's raise your vibration for abundance in general, and for love, and for harmony, for collaboration, for joy, for success, for celebration. Let's breathe in and out deeply and gently a few more times. Come back to your present moment. Rub your hands together and gently open your eyes. Awesome. So that was setting up the holographic success super container around the World Cup. You can set this up around any empowering event. So, and especially when these are global events like the World Cup, New Year's Eve. So, those would be like super containers because billions of people are focusing on celebration and many other energies and possibilities that would be empowering. So, play with these energies, share the video, allow as many people as you know to watch it and create their super container so that everybody can be empowered. And, even if you're not into soccer, just watch something, watch a small clip online or on your TV or on your mobile device, look at what's happening. And, you don't have to be glued to it. Just look at something so mentally, and visually, you can make a direct connection to the World Cup that, what, I'm not into soccer, but I watch 1 minute of a game, so I'm connected to it. So play with those energies and let's create magic. Now, if you want to go deeper, recently I launched one holographic tool called the Dream Seeder. And what the dream seater does, well, let me show you. The dream seater actually, helps you to put your dream goals, visions, etc. inside the dream seater. And the dream seater, you can see a picture of it. You can imagine it like that. It actually has all the encoding and stellar energies and math and algorithms connected to it to take your goals, visions, intentions, ideas, and nurture it and bring in a lot of solution matrix to help you manifest it. So you can look at playing with the dream seater and then put your goals, visions, ideas inside the dream seater, especially during the World Cup. When you do that, you can also be empowered by the collective consciousness around billions of people. So begin to place different ideas, dreams, and goals and visions that you have inside the dream seaters. You can set up as many as you want. You will receive an installation and activation track. You will receive a dream weaving track. So you can do or you can set up the dreams on your own. It's a very easy process. You can read more about it on the PDF guide, or you can use the 12-minute dream weaving track, and then you can put your major goals or priorities by using the track inside a dream seater, and you can set up as many dream seater as you want. So play with those energies. And then there are 2 coaching classes, 2 group coaching classes where you can learn more and understand more about how to really take advantage of the dream seater. So let's play with these energies. Let's play with possibilities. Let's play with creativity. We have this major event happening, and the main thing is being able to tune into the group consciousness of billions of people. We don't get that chance every day, but when we notice some of these empowering events, then we can tune in. So have fun. Play with these ideas, play with possibilities. Share the videos. And these options into as many people as possible, and come back each week. As soon as I release any video about the weekly magic tips, you can find more about it, and let's create magic together. So bye.